Hi, hello everyone, or as many of my friends and loved ones will hear me say, and many of you might hear me say too, ahoy everyone. So I got in the habit of saying ahoy, and it's kind of been one of my preferences. But I actually recorded 2 videos earlier as I just got in from out of town. I actually got in from out of state just now, and it's like 10:30 at night. But I made 2 videos for the tea of the week, and for some reason, the platform that I use, TikTok, seems to be glitching on me, and seems to be erasing the files as I'm going in between recordings. So, as you guys know, virtually every recording that we're doing is summed up in several recordings, and I'm learning as I go, learning how to do recordings, and I'm learning on, editing is still a little bit more advanced for me right now, but I've understand like the very basics of it, and understood on that when you want to switch lens or frames, that you're going to pause the film as well. But for now, I'm going to use the last of my battery and try to record you guys a little tea of the week, even though I'm not having tea right now. I'm actually giving Deja her dinner, and she's down here, but because she's a big old kitten, she needs to have her dinner, and I gotta use my indoor voice because I don't know if you guys can hear. I'm sure my entire complex can hear me speaking to you guys, so I'm gonna do best to be quiet. But also, the tea of the week is actually hibiscus tea, so we're just doing a little bit of kitty food on the way of getting the tea, and I'm trying to finish my recording before the last couple of bars of my battery dies, so that way I can get a video out and keep consistent with my tea of the week. Deja, she says that she absolutely is happy that it's dinner time, and she's so happy that I'm home, and so happy that she gets to see you guys too. So she is probably the most social cat I have ever met for people, and also the most feral. So her favorite game is fetch and laser tag. But I think she's a little hunkered down right now, a little sleepy, because we've been playing mice games, especially as I just got back, and getting dinner ready, aren't we? So also, she's on America's Cutest Pet, and we're running for that. As you know, with all the videos I do, I like to actually serve the loose tea while I'm talking to you guys and while I'm making my videos, and you guys get to have part of the experience of that as well. But I already made my tea, and we already went through 2 videos that for some reason TikTok seems to have not been working well. So I'm using my telephone recorder right now, the video recorder, and you're gonna notice it's probably gonna be a little choppy, but that's because TikTok seems to do better than their own telephone for recording. But anyways, I was definitely gonna do my best to get a video out and also share with you guys a little bit of what's going on and why having tea and herbal tea is so good for you. Also, Deja, she likes to lick the spoon when she gets her dinner. So she likes to clean up too and get that all nice and clean. But while she's getting her dinner, we're gonna have some tea. Finally, we're having our tea. This is a hibiscus tea, and I don't know if you can see, I don't think I have the light on yet, how dark and vibrant that red color is. So look at how dark that is. And the reason why it's so dark is because it just has tons and tons of antioxidants and other health benefits that just give it such a nice dark color, and it's so good for you. I have my actual hibiscus flower teas that people can buy, and also a QR code to my website. So I make it very easy. And there's the front of it. So normally I show people as I'm packaging it, but we have been having some glitch issues. So, and this is also some more tea that I have, and this is going to be the raspberry fruit tea, also with QR code. And I just love these cellophane packages. So actually, I made so many blended teas, I had to get more packaging. And of course, I put my QR code on everything. So that way it's easy to find me and my website address. So there's that. And then I have a tea that's, out of its packaging that I have, kind of for sample. And then I have my own tea somewhere. I forgot where I put that. Oh, I put it right here. So this is actually my own personal bag. So that way I don't get into these. I have these. And then what's fantastic is just one little spoon makes a big old cup of tea. And drinking tea every day is just so good for you. And I would know. It's nice too because slightly sweet, slightly tart, and you can definitely taste the herbal flavor. And sometimes I kind of like it more than some of the black teas because it has like a more aromatic flavor to it, I guess. So we're going to sit down for a little bit and just enjoy some of our loose tea. So that's a pretty good tea. See if I can angle it a little bit. So, but I started doing tea because originally I was just going to do socks. And the whole reason why I started doing socks is because I wanted to build my brand. And I thought the best way is to do it from the bottom up. And how much more bottom up do you get than doing socks, right? So also too, socks are a lower margin price for me. And then also too, I know that a lot of people like to have, fun socks and fancy socks and different kinds of socks, and they're very versatile. So it's definitely a good way to start my business. But since I drink tea like every day, so much that my foreign language class for school was in Chinese, and I took my final, or the last bit of the class on studying tea and having tea. And I drink tea probably every day, if not probably more than water. And a variety of teas, obviously. But for instance, though, I know not all of us are used to drinking loose leaf tea. We're used to the bag teas. But, not only is it more cost effective, so it's cheaper, but it tastes better, it's fresher, and it's generally treated with a little bit like higher integrity, but not always. But even though Lipton is the largest tea company on the planet, they do some very great teas. Some of it are also cheap teas. You'll definitely taste the difference. Where if you get a fresh hibiscus flower like I have here and you add hot water, you're definitely going to have a strong taste and a fresh flavor to it too. But if you Google the health benefits for hibiscus, it's going to give you a whole list of things. Even with just a little bit of hibiscus flower, it's known to, what is it, lower blood sugar or something like that, or balance the blood sugar. I just read it, but it's yeah, about as far as like fixing the blood sugar, and also too, it's very high in antioxidants, It's high in vitamin C. That's why, the vitamin C and the antioxidants, with that bright, vibrant color. And they say it's good for weight loss and all kinds of benefits. So definitely worth checking out. And too, like if you're a little bit unsure about loose tea, like you can always ask me or one of your loved ones, or even if you don't buy or have one of my teas, go get some loose tea at the farmer market and try some of theirs, and then feel free to try some of mine later too. So I have some teas that were mm, uh, Chinese company with some of my green teas and my black teas. I forget the name offhand, but it's a very like considered high quality. And then a lot of my blended teas, which are separate, and my herbs, like the hibiscus, I get from a herb shop from California. So I get that shipped to several states, just because I feel that they're one of the more premier qualities of tea. So, and then of course, I want to not only enjoy it myself, but then, if I can make, a little bit of currency or, help others discover, loose leaf tea or help benefits on drinking tea or just, enjoy talking on the YouTube, making YouTube videos, and drinking tea. Like, why not? And so, but I like the idea of the tea of the week. And it's funny because I almost didn't do one last week. And it's easy to not have done one tonight because, it's almost 11 right now. But just by chance, I made a 20-minute video and it has the highest rate or the highest viewings and the highest, rates, I guess, of any other videos that I've made. And I guess the point of that is even though those 4,000 hours or monetization for YouTube is definitely a big stretch, the fact is, that I'm way, way, way further than I was, when I first started. And even in just the last couple of months, I'm, fairly proud of my analytics and my numbers on where I've been doing the YouTube and people have been discovering me. So I do have a detailed list and a detailed plan on, just even in the YouTube, I have a plan on, the business as a whole. And I'm hoping to reach 100 subscribers by the end of first quarter of 2025. As of considering I started basically, I think in December or late November, it's going to be a very ambitious feat. I think you can hear Deja. She's also excited about that. But it is a goal that I have, and it's possible, especially since I plan on doing the flea market in a couple weeks as well. So she's definitely wanting my attention. So I think you guys can hear her. So I think I'm going to let you guys go. But until next time, and feel free to let me know what kind of teas you like, and also to what your take is on loose leaf tea. And I'll talk to you guys later. And so will Deja. Bye.